Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mace and I am on a journey to plan a trip to Germany and Europe as a whole. Can't wait, hopefully in the next couple of years. Here we got a video, went viral. Shame on you! Policeman belittles gawkers after fatal truck accident. Sounds like these gawkers or people driving by or whatever the case are inconsiderate and shamelessly just being in the wrong and having no consideration for a fatal accident. Let's check this out. If you have any videos you want me to check out, let me know in the comments and let's check out this video. I'm in the west coast of Canada. Beautiful place. Hopefully you have visited or can visit one day, as I hope to go to Germany. Let's check it out and we'll talk about it. Had a fatal accident on the Autobahn 6. A policeman belittles gawkers. Is this a policeman?
Where do you come from? Nicht wahr? Sondern what? Where do you come from? Hungary? Poland?
No, Czech.
Czech! Come on, I'll show you something.
They're
Come
from Czechoslovakia.
You wanna see the deaf people? Deaf people? Pictures? Come on. Where he is lying. You want to see him? You want to see him?
See, this is something you don't want to see. I work in the first responder industry, and you don't want to see, like, these guys that have to respond to these car crashes, firemen, police officers, medics, ambulance. Some of the things that they see are horrific, and you can develop PTSD. And once you develop PTSD, it doesn't go away. It's got to be dealt with. It's got to be talked about. It's got to be dealt with at the end of the, like, there's no getting around it, and these things can lead to a lot of issues for these people. And I have endless respect for the emergency services and police and ambulance and firemen and people that do these jobs where there is a certain segment of the population who doesn't respect them and what they do. And at the end of the day, they do the toughest job and sometimes thankless job. And you got to see things that are totally horrific. And you got to take care of yourself.
No, you don't want to see him? Why do you make pictures? If you want, you can say hello to him. You want? So now you have to pay 128 euro and 50 cents for making pictures here from the accident. Shame on you. That's not good what you are doing. So I want to see your driver license, the car documentation, and the passport, please. Hey, look at him. Look at him. He comes from Hungary. Look at him. Come. He comes from Hungary.
Sorry. Photos.
You don't want to see him?
Sorry.
Why do you make pictures?
Okay.
You can look at him. He comes from the own country, from your country. You want to see him?
No.
This police officer,
Shame on you.
he's so good.
Sorry.
Es ist für uns schon auch durchaus eine Möglichkeit, die Leute mal mit ihrem Verhalten zu kommen.
Stefan Pfeiffer. So it's a natural tendency to want to look like humans. Like when you see a car crash or you see police vehicles, emergency vehicles on the side of the road and you're driving by, it's only natural to look. But to purposefully stop and attempt to take photographs, that's a totally different story, right? So good on him for kind of confronting these people for their behavior. And
konfrontieren, einfach bloß 128,50 Euro zu verlangen und sie wieder weiterzuschicken,
128 Euros.
bin ich mir ziemlich sicher, ist der Lerneffekt relativ gering. Sie müssen auch, glaube ich, mal merken, was sie eigentlich tun. Und wir stellen fest, dass dieses direkte Konfrontieren mit der Situation die Leute dann schon schockiert und ihnen auch klar macht, wie gesagt, das ist hier kein Spiel, sondern das ist bittere Realität.
Yeah, it's not a game. It's not fanciful. It's not. That's people's lives. People that have died in this truck accident. That's incredibly tragic. And then to have people kind of shamelessly trying to take photographs, it's just terrible. So it's good that they're confronting people and giving them an education about it. It's tough. Yeah. That policeman is pretty awesome. The way he dealt with it, though. The way he dealt with it was very, very commendable. And he's well-spoken. He tells them straight up, like, shame on you. Right? And yeah. Big respect to emergency responders, police officers, for what they do on a daily basis. It's not easy. All right. That was interesting, thought-provoking. And I don't know, like in Canada, I'm not sure if they can stop people from taking photographs. I don't know what the law is in Germany. If you can't take photographs of a... Because I think in Canada and the US, you would be allowed, like, as long as you're a safe distance away that the police deems to not be impeding the investigation, technically you would be allowed to film, and it's up to them to create the privacy of the scene, of the crime scene, and protect the crime scene, and protect the sensitivity of the crime scene, or of the crash site, or whatever it may be. And if you're a good distance away, you can film all you want, I'm pretty sure. Whereas that does get to be disrespectful. Like, there's moral questions, right? There's a lot of moral questions when it comes to the freedom to record and photograph and privacy law. In like the United States has a very, it's right in their First Amendment, like, or their right to freedom of press, where you're basically allowed to film anything from a public area for the most part. There is exceptions, and in Canada it's more or less similar. As long as you're in a public area, it's a whole different story on private property. But that police officer there, the German police officer, I love his tact and his manner. It's very nice. All right, thanks for hanging out with a humble amateur Canadian. All right, peace out.